Now, with everything going on surrounding short sellers and AMC and new transparency rules, there's a lot of people that are expecting a massive amount of synthetic shares to be exposed for AMC stock. Now, I want to talk about that in this video because I scroll through Twitter and I see so many people talking about ranges from 5 to 20 billion synthetic shares out there. I'm going to say right off the bat, I think that number is excessive, and other people claiming that, it's much lower, but there are synthetics. So in this video, we're going to talk about what I think. We're also going to talk about what the pros and cons to these synthetics out there would be, and also one of the concerns I've seen lately in the live stream about AMC stock and potential synthetics is that people are saying these synthetics could just disappear. And we'll talk about whether or not that's true. It's not true. So we'll talk about what that would mean in this video. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you can use the link in the description for Webull. Super simple to set up your account. $100 deposit gets you at least 3 free stocks right now. Might actually be 5. And then any $1 crypto trade gets you at least $5 in free crypto. And then if you guys want crypto exclusive exchanges, you've got those in the description as well. But let's just jump right into this, guys. Let's address some of these, posts out there claiming that there are at least 5 to 20 billion shares floating around in retail's hands right now. I would find that extremely difficult to believe. Now, unfortunately, all of these posts that you see surrounding synthetic shares, it's more of a trust me basis, or it's more of a I expect or I'm guessing that these shares exist based on a few different things. But here's the thing you have to remember when it comes to synthetic shares. There is a real synthetic share, and there's these synthetic shares that people expect to be surrounding AMC stock. So let's first clarify those. A real synthetic share is not bad. It's actually not bad at all. It's when you buy and sell either calls and puts to create an investment that mimics an underlying share. So if you buy and sell these calls and puts on AMC stock and it goes up or down in value the same way a share of AMC would, that is a synthetic share. Now, there's a lot of people that talk about naked shorts, and that is really what people are talking about when it comes to AMC stock. Synthetic shares that don't exist. They show up in your account. It looks like you have AMC. You bought AMC, but behind the scenes, there's no share of AMC there. It's a phantom share. And that's what people are really talking about when they say synthetics on AMC stock. It's a phantom share. It's in your account, but it doesn't really exist. Now, how do phantom shares really come into existence? Because they are real, okay? Phantom shares come into existence from FTDs, or failed to delivers. If you buy a share of AMC, you likely have a phantom share in your account until 2 days passes. That's when a seller has to deliver that share to your account by. That is when that transaction has to be processed. Now, if it doesn't, it gets hit with a failed to deliver, and then it should be rectified within the next couple of days, and there are extensions if it's a market maker acting in official market maker duties and things like that. So they exist, but they are marked by the FTDs. Now, the FTDs right now are not anywhere near billions. They're not anywhere near hundreds of millions. So how do people come up with these numbers from 5 to 20 billion? They have no proof of them. There's nothing that marks them. Now, that doesn't mean that they don't exist. It simply means that everybody would have to be conspiring together and against retail. It's a very lofty thing to assume. It's a very heavy thing to assume. And it's a very unlikely thing to assume. But if all of the Justice Department's investigations uncover billions and billions of shares of AMC stock that should not exist, it's going to be mayhem. There's no other way to put it, okay? It would be more naked shorting than I believe has ever taken place. It will be more phantom shares than have ever existed, and it will likely result in AMC stock being suspended until they can figure it out. So is it going to be good? I can't say, because I truly believe that AMC stock would be suspended pending a Justice Department or an FBI investigation. But they would have to be covered, okay? They would have to be accounted for. Whether it was in a lawsuit settlement, whether it was in, by actually buying these shares back, they won't just disappear like some people claim. If you've got a share of AMC stock in your portfolio, please do not be concerned that you're going to wake up tomorrow and you might think that your share is synthetic or phantom or whatever you want to call it. Please do not be concerned that you're going to wake up tomorrow and not have shares of AMC stock in your portfolio. That's not going to happen. Right, trust me, bro, it's not going to happen. We'll find out what the Justice Department uncovers. But look, if you want to base your ideas of synthetic shares on something that is verifiable, we go back to the FTDs. And the FTDs are released, I believe, roughly every 2 weeks, and they lag a month. So you can go back there and you can see the trailing FTDs. Now you have to know how to read those spreadsheets there. You have to know how to read those dates. If you're looking at FTDs for a month period or 2 month period or 2 week period or whatever you're looking at, just know that if there were 1 million FTDs on Monday, and there were 2 million FTDs on Tuesday, and there were 500,000 FTDs on Wednesday, that does not mean that there are 3.5 million FTDs out there. That means that there are 0.5 million or 500,000 FTDs that were in existence as of Wednesday. It is not a number that gets added together. It is a cumulative total. So there were 1 million outstanding on Monday. On Tuesday, there were 2 million outstanding. So they added an extra 2 million FTDs to the pot there. Or there was an extra 1 million added. So there's 2 million total FTDs. By Wednesday, 1.5 million of those FTDs were cleared. Those transactions were rectified, and there were only 500,000 FTDs. You have to know the numbers that you're looking at. And you have to understand that if the real verifiable synthetics are out there, they will be represented by an FTD. And, I want to conclude this by saying AMC stock does not need FTDs in order to squeeze. AMC stock does not need FTDs or synthetic shares to be the MOAS. AMC stock needs people willing to hold the stock as the shorts cover. It's as simple as that. I mean, you could use the example, even if there are 20 billion FTDs out there, 20 billion synthetic shares, if people weren't willing to hold and people sold when the stock price goes up to $30, $40, $50, $60, that's as high as the stock price is going to go. You can get 20 billion shares being traded in a very short period of time, and the price doesn't rocket higher because you can find 20 billion shares willing to be sold. I mean, go back to June. There were almost 1 billion shares being traded in a single day. And yes, we did run up in price, but, you can find those shares out there. And just another, I guess, number to look at. To claim that there are 20 billion shares held by retail, and there were 4 million retail investors, 4 million total investors in AMC stock. That would mean roughly every single retail investor out there right now owns $100,000 of AMC in their account. And I feel very confident saying that every retail investor out there does not own $100,000 worth of AMC stock right now. I mean, if you look at the average numbers, the average person in the United States of America has roughly $5,000 to $10,000 in savings in total. So to think that they think that everybody is sitting on $100,000 accounts of AMC is a little naive, and it's very hard to believe. So I hope that something is uncovered and the amount of shares out there are supportive of a higher price during the short squeeze. I just don't know if we will see that. Sorry, I got something in my eye right now, but it's okay because we're ending the video, and we don't need the synthetics in order for AMC stock to squeeze to the prices we want to see it squeeze to. We simply need to make sure that we hold until we see the prices we want to see. If this button right here is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram. We will BinanceGeminiCrypto.com in the description below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.